about to get into the first game of this best of 5 series. It is going to be Team VorOUT versus Diced Frew. This is a best of 5 series. Blackheart's Bay and Warhead Junction were banned out. On the side of VorOUT and Diced Frew banned out. What was it? Banned out Sky Temple and Braxis. More conventional bans there. But yeah, this is going to be game number 1. We're going to Dragonshire. VorOUT versus Diced Frew. My cat's staring at me. Controls even more zooming. Control Shift sees even more zooming. I probably don't need to be out that far. Stats town. Oh yeah, Control 1, 2, 3. That's the other one too that I would need to do. All right. They're going to be banning out Vikings. Must be a Vikings player. Banning out the Abathur here, which is pretty standard on this map. Abathur obviously can enable a lot of plays. Same thing with Vikings. Just eliminate the cheese possibility. I didn't know what to pick for an image, so I just picked that one. Oh no, I picked a picture of Alarak for Vorin because I didn't have anything funny for that. Alright, Samuro being banned out, and Vala. Alright, so let's see what they're gonna prioritize here. No, Diced Frew is Vorin's team. VorOUT is Frew's team. They picked, their names make fun of each other. Oh, is he? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. There we go. Thank you. I completely didn't notice that. Alright, I'm good at this. I'm very good at this. I'm a professional caster. Alright, so Johanna being picked up on the side of VorOUT and Brightwing along with... But not Alarak, I guess. I don't know. I guess they wanted to prioritize banning out Chris. And Sylvanas. So it's Voss, Sven, Vorin, Leinhardt, and this is Sven, G-Glaive. And then it's Frew, Ultralisk, Nor, Starchild, and Chris. Alright, start picking up Deckard, and it looks like Chris is going to be picking up that Cassia. So, what are they going to ban out in the third rotation here? Enemy team. VorOUT needs another damage dealer and a solo laner. Well, the side of Diced Frew needs a tank, damage dealer, and a solo laner as well. I always say that, enemy team. Alright, so we're banning out Maiev, which I think might be a target on Ultralisk, actually. I feel like he is a avid Maiev player. Never give Ultralisk Maiev. Apparently they know that, and then they're going to be banning Alarak away from Vorin, which makes sense, as she is a terror on that character. Alright, let's see what they're going to flesh out their team comp with. They already have Brightwing for the global. The side of VorOUT might want to look into picking up a global. Dahaka would still be available for a solo laner. Obviously, Sylvanas is going to give them that split push cheese that they will have to watch out for. Could have first picked it. Very true. Alright, so Vorin is going to go into Zagara. I do know that she likes Zagara and Mephisto as her backups when she doesn't get her Alarak. And then obviously Lionheart's going to be picking up that Garrosh as well. Nora's going to be picking up Rexar. And let's see what Ultralisk has. So they need another damage dealer. They do primarily, theoretically, need some more wave clear, so they might go into a mage. But I'm not quite sure what he plays in there. Going to be picking up Li Ming for that mage role, looking for that blow up alongside Johanna. And then the blue team is going to round their comp off with some sort of solo laner, unless they do decide to put Vorin in the solo lane on Zagara, which not really the best decision, but it is a decision they do. If someone wants to run predictions, they can. I will not be consistent enough to do it. I'm okay with it, though. They're going to be rounding it out with Dahaka. So they do have double global on the side of the blue team here. Gonna race. Ultralisk on Li Ming. All right. We are ready for our first game of this best of 5 series. It is going to be Diced Frew versus VorOUT. And we do have predictions out, so you guys can cast your predictions on who you think is going to win game number 1.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
Alright, I forgot I used the arrow keys. Alright, on the side of the blue team, we do have Voss playing that Brightwing, Sven playing that Sylvanas, Vorin playing Zagara, Lionheart playing that Garrosh, and not Sven. Sven's playing Dahaka. I forget who's their fifth. On the side of the red team, we do have Frew on that Johanna, Nor playing Rexar, Chris playing that Cassia, Ultralisk playing Li Ming, and Starchild on that Deckard. Hattori. I don't know who Hattori is. Someone's going to have to tell me. I don't remember. Alright, so they are just going to be doing a little bit of skirmishing mid lane. Oh, Tom, that makes sense. Alright, I knew that. Alright, so it looks like the blue team is looking to get some double soaking going on. Just trying to clear out that Zagara creep. Dahaka looks to be rotating mid and top along with Rexar. It looks like they might be trying to 4-man bot, and Rexar and Dahaka are going to be looking to just look to double soak mid and top potentially. Just a little bit of skirmishing. Lionheart going to try to get a throw on Chris there. And it looks like both teams are going to be taking their respective camps, which is pretty standard for the map. It looks like Dahaka might have been looking for a potential gank. Misha sitting in the bush, or sitting out right outside of the bush, Nor looking to clear top lane, and be looking for a fight down here. Vorin is going to be taking the Giants. It does look like they're stacking a little bit. A throne going out on Chris. Cassie potentially going to go down. Brightwing with the teleport. Double root by that Deckard. Lionheart taking some damage here. It is going to be fine. Groundbreaker going out to throw up Chris. Not a kill yet, but a little skirmish going on. Lionheart looking for another. Dahaka digging a bot lane. Lionheart taking a bunch of damage. Is possibly going to go down. Ton going out on that Cassia. Getting a kill there, so there's going to be a kill on both sides. Everybody is down here. Nobody mid or top lane right now. Frew trying to fuck them out here. Johanna and Deckard, very good synergy together. Very much love that combo. Misha's going to go down as well. Alright, so it looks like, I'm assuming the two solo laners are going to go back to their lanes. Alright, Tom doing a little bit of damage here on Sylvanas. Throwing Garrosh over the wall to try to secure that point. Isn't going to work though. Garrosh is going to have to back up. Yeah, it looks like red team's going to be sieging out the wall a little bit. It is worth noting that Vorin did go try to help Dahaka take the camp, which is going to let red team siege that wall a little bit. They're going to be getting some push value going top lane. Once that is confirmed, it looks like Li Ming was scouting out that camp taking. Lionheart trying to get some point control going on here. It is 3v3 bot lane right now. Zagara does look like she's going to be pushing out mid a little bit. Throw going out on Frew. Polymorph following it up. I'm pretty sure he does have his unstoppable. Chris a little bit out of position though, but Garrosh does not have his throw available. It's going to be coming up soon though. Chris does need to back up or he's going to end up taking himself down. This is what we got for talents. Looks like a blue team is going to be sieging out a little bit. Nice cleanse on that Brightwing. Throw going out on Chris. Cassie taking a bunch of damage. You're potentially going to go down. And that is going to be Chris going down. Ruby's going up, but it's not going to be enough. Star going to be picking up the rubies here. Keeping himself alive. Alright, so it is 4v2 bot lane. Blue team is going to be looking to siege out as much as they can. Li Ming taking a bunch of damage here, struggling into that Dahaka. Is going to come bot lane to try to save the floor. Probably the best they can do. Oh, but Lionheart getting that throw on Li Ming, taking her down. Li Ming running in there with no health. Throwing out the Sylvanas to keep him alive. Rexar's coming in. Bot's taking some damage here. Tries to teleport to Vor, and that's not going to work though. Lionheart taking a bit of damage here. Looks like TomTom's going to be going down as well. Red team taking advantage here. Is Dahaka going to be able to cap that DK? It does look like it will happen. First DK of the game is going to go over to the side of the blue team. It is an early DK. It is not going to do a whole lot of damage, but obviously just the denial at this point is the best thing you can hope for. Using it to try to get as much value as you can. It is going to get cleared up relatively easily. Blue team's going to be looking to just probably push out bot lane a little bit. What do we have here for builds? It does look like we do have Calamity for that Li Ming. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Obviously Deckard is going into that spell power at level 1. We do have no peekaboo. We are going for Sticky Flare on Q with that Brightwing. Obviously you are going to pick up that Hyper Shift at level 1. So it looks like DK is going to be getting cleared up. Did go top lane. Most likely the reason for that is because Dahaka wanted to just end top lane. Garrosh looking for a throw here though. Going to be throwing Chris out again. Chris taking some damage. Needs to be a little bit more careful with that. Maw going out on that Zagara. Chris going to take some damage though. Using Maw to try to stop Deckard. Is he going to get those potions in time? But Chris is going to go down. Chris just has to be a little bit more careful with that positioning. Keeps getting punished by that Garrosh. They're going to be rewarding themselves with the camp. TomTom taking a bunch of damage here. Ultralist looking for the kill. Level 10 did hit slightly earlier for the blue team. We do have Isolation being picked up by Dahaka. Maw, obviously, as you saw by Zagara, Blink Heal, Decimate, so no taunt on Garrosh. And then Wailing Arrow on that Sylvanas. On side of the red team, we do have Wave of Force, Shield. I'm pretty sure that's Boars. Sleep. Oh, Blessed Shield going out, taking some damage here. Cigar taking a bunch of damage here. Sleep going out by that Deckard. Brightwing is going to go down. Garrosh might go down as well. Dahaka did dig in to try to save him. Garrosh is going to be fine, but that is going to be 2-4-0 there. TomTom is Sylvanas. That was a very excellent sleep by Starchild. Very nice Blessed Shield to start it out. Red team doing a very good job of getting themselves back in the game after the couple of Chris kills that have been happening. Looks like Rexar is going to be taking that camp, getting a little bit of top pressure. Red team is going to be real aggressive, invading the enemy camp here. Lionheart's going to throw the Giant over to try to stall it a little bit. Oh, that 4-man mob by Zagara. That is going to be massive. Isolation going on the Dahaka. Oh, that massive maw there. Excellent job by Zagara there. Frew is going to go down. That failed invade. They didn't even get the camp either. So bot fort is going to be going down. Sylvanas is going to be looking to disable this fort with that advantage. And honestly, what they're going to be wanting to do here is push in and probably open up that bot keep wall if they can. There's still a couple seconds on them resin. They're not going to get a ton of value here. They could potentially look into the keep wall. Maybe that is going to be considered to be a little bit more risky. Honestly, they could almost have made an aggressive play for the DK, but they did a very good job capitalizing on getting that fort down. They're going to be rewarding themselves with those knights. Alright, so DK being channeled by both. Rexar trying to get the point back, but Dahaka doing a very good job of holding it right now. Sylvanas is top lane, so we'll have to see how red team wants to approach it. They have a couple different options here. It looks like they're just trying to soak themselves level 13 before doing anything. It looks like they're going top lane. Blue team's collapsing on that Rexar here. Silence going out on Rexar. Are they going to be able to take him down? And do believe they're going to. Are they going to get the counter kill? Brightwing taking a bunch of damage as well, trying to blink her way out of there. Li Ming doing a bunch of damage here. Missing the combo on there though. Taking some poison damage. Sleep going out on that Deckard. Garrosh throwing him in. Big scrap going out. The Hydralisk eating there though. But the Decimate is doing a bunch of damage here. Garrosh carrying the game for the blue team here, salvaging whatever they can. Getting 2 kills here. Very excellent job there. The Decimate doing a bunch of damage here. Wave of Force pushing the Garrosh away from the combo potentially.
The fire comes for
Yeah, getting very low. Nobody dying. Blue team picking up the DK again. Camp is pushing bot lane. Did drop that keep wall during all of that fighting. Top lane is going to be getting taken down. DK is looking to push into mid. Blue team looking to open this map up. Get themselves a decent advantage. Level 16 on the horizon for the blue team. So DK is just going to be taking mid while the 4-man does take top lane. A very good job by the side of Dice Frew. Level 16 is going to be on the horizon, as I said, for the blue team. Honestly, what they should be wanting to do right now is just backing up and turtling their way till 16. No use taking an unnecessary fight right now. You're so close to 16, you can get that. But looks like Garrosh is looking for a potential throw here. Misha was scouting, so that wasn't going to happen. But obviously Lionheart, as Lionheart does, is very, very well versed on that Garrosh, looking for those opportunities to get those throws, looking for the opportunity to pull his team even further ahead. Level 16 is about to hit on the side of the blue team. Red team essentially at this point needs to just turtle their way. Hope that the blue team makes a mistake and just play it safe until then. DK is going to be dropping. Lionheart's going to be looking for a throw here. A bunch of big potions going out. Dahaka looking for a potential push here. It is going to be that race car Dahaka as well, so looking for that movement speed. Ultralisk taking a bunch of damage, but is going to get healed up by those potions. So the keep is getting disabled and did take a little bit of damage, but not too much. It's a little bit risky to push in there into the keep. Even with level 16, you're still very deep on the enemy side of the map. Garrosh anchoring in the bush. Voron has creep all over the map. It is very, very difficult to sneak around anywhere right now with all that creep around. They do need to try to clear that up if they can, but it's very hard on the back foot. But level 16 is about to come online for the red team. And it does look like Rexar just finished his level 4 quest, actually. So Knight's being picked up on the side of the red team, as well as the side of the blue team as well. And again, this is going to get level 16 for the red team. And they're going to be looking to make a play here. They need to kind of wait and see where everyone's showing. They're just kind of, you know, moving around ever so slightly. Not a whole lot going on until those points spawn.
Seize them and become the new Dragon Knight.
Alright, Garrosh in this bush here. Misha's gonna check it though. Clearing out the creep bush with the Misha stun. Oh, very risky there. Star rotating through there, very, very close to Garrosh. Is Ultralisk gonna get caught here? Things are getting tense. I wanna show you guys top lane. There's a couple of camps pushing in against each other, but I don't want to miss any of the action. All right, looks like they're going to be pushing for this bot point. 5 coming in here, so it is 5v4 in favor of the red team. Unless Dahaka digs in, he is pushing in that top lane, trying to get some value top lane, trying to get that keep. But it is 5 down here. They are looking to siege a little bit. Dahaka is going to be getting that keep. Red team needs to make a play here. Alright, Dahaka is pushing in top here. He is getting some value. He's going to be looking to dig in if there's a possibility to do so. Those Blessed Shield going out. Sleep's going to come out. Maud hitting 2. Teleport going out on that Garrosh. Sleep going out. Warren taking a bunch of damage. There are some rubies out. Deckard taking a bunch of damage here, keeping himself alive, but Deckard is going to go down. Silence was out on that Johanna. Dahaka did dig in. Garrosh taking a bunch of damage here. Dahaka's taking a bunch of damage. Orb's going out on by Li Ming there. Tongue going out, hitting that Cassia. Cassia's going to go down. That is going to be a three-man wipe. Is it going to be a full team wipe here? Johanna is going to be potentially going down as well. Misha going down. The only one alive after Johanna dies is going to be that Rexar. And they're going to be looking at DK. They're going to be looking at ending this game. Top lane is still pushing in. Level 20 is online for the blue team. They're going to be looking to take this DK, looking to end this game. Game number 1 potentially going to go over. Is red team going to be able to defend this? They're going to be rezzing right around the time the DK gets to the core, slightly after. They'll be rezzing, going through that bot lane. Are they going to be up in time? The damage dealers will be up right as the DK hits the core. Is it going to be enough? Are they going to be able to defend this? I don't know if they're going to be able to. DK is on the core doing some damage here. Cassia doing what she can. You know, DK is going to boop her away. I believe this is going to be game number 1. Sleep going out on that Deckard. Bunch of damage going out. Maw hitting Ultralisk plus the bear. But meanwhile, DK doing a bunch of damage here. Teleport going out. This is going to be game number 1. Maybe. Red team might have defended here. TomTom trying to clear it out here. Are they going to be able to do it? It is barely game number 1 going over to the side of Diced Frew. GG, well played. Very, very well done. They have 14 kills to 8 there. Oh, I have to do the outcome? I can do that. Throw that one over to Diced Frew there. Easy points. All right. What a game number 1. What a game number 1. All right, we'll see where we're going next. This is a best of 5. Very back and forth. Chris getting picked off a little bit there, though. Trash Johanna. The Cassie was mainly the issue early on, I feel like. Late game, it wasn't as big of an issue. Should have known better. Alright, see where we're going next. Wait till we see the lobby, figure out where we're going. We can do predictions for each one. I can probably close them out. I just have to make sure I pick the right ones. Alright, we'll see where we're going for next game. Alright, looks like Frew's team is picking Infernal Shrines for the next one. We're going to be going to Infernal Shrines. I do appreciate all of you guys joining me today. Make sure you guys hit that follow button if you are new here. We are casting a best of 5 series. Frew versus Team Vorin. Diced Frew versus VorOUT. Frew's team is going to be picking up Infernal Shrines for next game. Alright, the last game, very exciting. There were a lot of good sleeps by Deckard, but honestly, I would have to say the Maws were a lot of what turned it in their favor in the side of the blue team. The Maws were on point that game. That 4-man Maw on the camp invade, those Maws were clutch. Yeah, the one Maw at the camp was amazing. Let's see if the red team can even up this series. I don't know if I have to say I'm ready. 4 people with your Q. Oh, and then you get mod. Alright. Infernal Shrines. Alright, now here are some bans. Do they let that Garrosh through? Lionheart is an absolute terror on Garrosh. But we know so many people that have their one tricks, have their things. Do they let Vala through for Kriz? Do they let Garrosh through for Lionheart? Do they take away Alarak? I don't know enough about Sven. TomTom plays a lot of different things. He's going to be hard to choke out. But you can target that Vala on Kriz. Starchild plays a lot of different things. I'm assuming so does Ultralisk. So, you know, there are some potential target bans here. Getting rid of that Abathur, though, for the, obviously the cheese, the Abathur comps that you tend to see sometimes. Obviously, Abba pretty decent on this map, and we do know that Nor does like that Abathur. Apparently, Frew is not scared at all, not banning anything. I don't know if that was on purpose or if that was a misban. Even more free? I don't know. I've seen Kriz as a terror on Vala. If he gets his pocket healer, he can be an absolute menace on Vala. But we'll see if they let it through. They're choosing to ban out a new brack here. Unless they first pick the Vala, I mean, Kriz is not opposed to... True. Heal 7, true. I don't know. They're going to be banning out Samuro. Who plays Samuro on the enemy team? On the blue team. I guess any team I'm not on is the enemy team. Sven plays Samuro? Makes sense then. Samuro Beast. Alright, so they're going to be locking in Hogger here first. I assume Kriz takes Vala first pick here.
I stand ready.
Now, will they pick up the healer? Kriz does like to have medic with his Vala. It is a very common strategy for him to have a pocket medic healer. We do know how good Frew can be on Stitches. Those of you who have seen it on my stream, he is very, very skillful on Stitches. But can they bring it together? We'll have to see if Star picks up that medic. Star is one of Kriz's pocket healers that I've seen him utilize before with that medic against his Vala. Obviously, Brightwing going to be picked up by Voss again. Did a very good job with that Brightwing. Hogger obviously being picked up by TomTom. And Hanzo being picked up by Lionheart. Interesting. Interesting Lionheart flexing to the DPS role. And the fact that they didn't ban out Garrosh as well. 1 death a minute on Vala. I was about to say there is a possibility it's a swap. Depending on accounts. But I mean, that would leave, I guess it could leave Sven with Hanzo. We'll have to see if that is going to be a swap. Genji being taken away from TomTom. Though TomTom's already picked up Hogger, so maybe they're afraid of another potential swap. As the one thing to always keep in mind is that, you know, what you see them lock in, they might not stick with, so they could potentially swap. Medivh being taken away. Obviously, I think Kriz is the Medivh player, though. I do know that Starchild does play Medivh as well, and obviously I'm sure Nor does. And obviously Medivh Stitches the Kidnap combo, very OG. So taking that option away is very strong. I expect probably Medic to be picked up here by Starchild. But we'll have to see what route they go with the healer. They could also go into double support hyper carry Vala. They could go Cassia. They could go Zarya. They're going to be opting for that Rhaegar as their healer. Leo being picked up for the solo laner by Nor. And we'll see what damage dealer Ultralisk wants to go into. Cho'Gall. Interesting. So they're going to be going to the Cho'Gall here. The one disadvantage to the Cho'Gall is Stitches has Gorge. Vala gets Manticore at 16. I don't know if I like this pick here. They come out of the Gorge. It used to be you could go into the medevac, but they fixed that years and years ago. If you go into a medevac or any sort of stasis like bunker or anything like that, they just get spit out. Alright, so Imperius being picked up. Imperius does have percent damage at level 1. I feel like the Cho'Gall pick might be a little bit risky. Obviously, Cho'Gall is going to be looking for that late game to get that power spike, but Vala could potentially spike as well. Manticore at 16, Gorge from Stitches to make it essentially a 5v3. Leo obviously with the spooky hand. They're going into triple frontline as it is. It's essentially a protect the Vala hypercarry comp. Leo and Imperius do decent damage though. So this is going to be game number 2. Dice Frew is up 1-0 versus VorOUT. Cho'Gall being picked up by them though. Let's see if they can make it work. I would have to give the edge to the red team here. I know how scary Chris can be on Vala. I know how scary it can be to play that into there. But on the side of the red team, or on the side of the blue team, we're going to have Vorin and Sven playing Cho'Gall, Lionheart on that Hanzo, Tom playing that Hogger, and Voss on that Brightwing. We're going to have Kriz on that Vala for the side of the red team, Starchild on Rhaegar, Frew playing that Stitches, Nor playing that Leo, and Ultralisk is on Imperius. Alright, so will we get that early skirmish? Obviously Chris is going to go into his auto attack build. Nothing out of the ordinary here. We're going to get globes on Stitches. It is going to be trait / wolf build for Starchild there. I assume he's going to be looking to go into that percent damage at, I believe, level 16 for Rhaegar. This little bit of a skirmish going on mid lane. See what they can do here. Cho'Gall just looking to push a bunch of damage out here. Tom doing what he can. Vala just looking to start stacking their level 1. But yeah, I have to give the edge probably to the red team here. I feel like they just handle things a lot better, but it does look like lanes are going to be splitting. Red team definitely wants to capitalize on that macro pressure. With only 4 bodies, it is going to be a little bit harder for the blue team to get with that. But first blood is going to go to the side of the red team on Hanzo. I was not expecting that, so I wasn't watching it, but first blood on the side of the red team. They're going to be looking, looks like they're going to be getting a pick here. Alright, Cho'Gall taking some damage here. I was potentially expecting a hook to go out, but red team is going to be invading that camp. It is going to be sniffed out by that Cho'Gall. Teleport going out on the Brightwing. They're going to have to leave it. Chris getting pressured here, taking a bit of damage. Should be able to get out though. Polymorph going out on that Imperius. Is he going to go for that spear? Spooky hand misses by Nor. Yeah, invading us too. Alright, so it looks like blue team is going to finish that up. I don't know if I've ever seen Lionheart on Hanzo before. Alright, Hogger rotating down here. And Leo's going to race along the way. It looks like Leo's going to be looking to double soak here alongside Hogger. I fully expect them to... Oh, hook going out on that Cho'Gall. There's not a whole lot of follow-up though. Ultralisk wasn't in a good position to queue off that. Also, it is worth noting we do have percent damage on Imperius as well. They're going all in on kill that Cho'Gall. Are they over countering? We do know that that's a thing. Over countering Cho'Gall is a problem. Do you need to go to this much damage on him? But Imperius doing a bunch of damage to Cho'Gall. He's already down to half health. Brightwing should have teleport out, using it right now. Obviously with that hyper shift at level 1, you do get that bonus percent healing, which is really good on Cho'Gall. Chris taking a bunch of damage here, potentially almost taking down Lionheart there. But obviously Chris is already at 22 stacks. Alright, first objective coming up. Cho'Gall looking to take the camp. It'll be very interesting to see how this first objective plays out. Red team just rotating up. And while Cho'Gall does finish up that camp, Leo's going to be taking that as well. Rhaegar back is getting mana and is rotating back to the team. Alright, so it looks like both teams are going to take their respective camps. We'll see if one team opts to clear it before starting an objective. Obviously, we know how well Hogger can take these objectives. It is going to be a Frozen Punisher. Is going to be starting out. Chris just doing a bunch of damage, trying to take these objectives with his build on Vala, where he gets those resets on the minions. Oh, hook going out on Cho'Gall here. Cho'Gall taking a bunch of damage. Isn't going to quite go down there. Hogger's spinning on there, but Cho'Gall, it has to tap and come back. Taking a bunch of damage. Hooks are on point by Frew. Spear going out on that Imperious. Taking a Hogger potentially going to go down. Cho'Gall taking a bunch of damage. Brightwing having to teleport on him. This looks like an objective that might go in favor of the red team here. Cho'Gall just having problems going out, and though Imperious on the enemy side of the map here taking a bunch of damage, Imperious might go down unstoppable, being popped here. Leo, Spooky Hand trying to stay alive here, potentially going to go down. Leo does go down. It is 34. Red team should be able to get the defenders, but is it going to be at a cost of their life? Stitches is going to give his life trying to get the defenders here. Are they going to be able to get them though? They do get them, but red team is going to fall.
Red team has summoned a frozen.
Alright, it is worth noting red team did pick up the Punisher, but I say this a lot. Frozen Punisher is one of the strongest Punishers in the game, but is the weakest Punisher if it is pushing by itself. It does not do a whole lot of damage on its own. As you're seeing, it is going to get cleared up relatively easily. It was more of a denial at this point, making sure you can get it. Blue team is going to clear it up pretty effortlessly, while red team works on resin and regaining map control. Slight XP lead for the side of the blue team. Oh, Spear going out on that Cho'Gall. Hook potentially going to go out here. Brightwing is going to get that teleport off, but Cho'Gall is almost going to go down here, but that hyper shift on Brightwing saved that Cho'Gall. But Vala taking a bunch of damage here. Hanzo has to jump over the wall to stay alive. These hooks, I think Frew is 4 for 4, 5 for 5 on hooks. I haven't seen him miss a hook at all this game. Again, this Cho'Gall pick, they have to reach the late game to get the Cho'Gall power spike online. But are they going to be able to make it there? He is just taking so much pressure from the percent damage on Imperious, from the Spooky Hand on Leo, and it doesn't get any easier. Hook going out, hitting Cho'Gall again. Spear is going to miss. He does use his shove to get away. Brightwing should have teleport, but does not need it yet. Starchild doing what he can. Alright, so it does look like blue team is going to be picking up that camp. Red team already has their camp. Imperious anchoring in the bush here. Alright, Vala doing what she can to gain these stacks. A little bit out of position though is Vala. Obviously Star is babysitting the best he can. Make sure he doesn't collapse it on. But here it comes. This is potentially going to be scary. Level 10 is on the horizon for the blue team. Red team is going to be 10 soon. We do have a Blink Heal on Vala. Blink Heal on Brightwing. It is going to be, it looks to be Shockwave on that Hogger. Dragon Arrow on Hanzo. Twisty Nether on that Gaul. And Hammer of Twilight by Cho. Hook going out is going to miss. It is going to be Gorge on Stitches. Stun on Vala. Entomb on Leo. Ancestral Healing and Kidnap on Imperious. To actually say the proper name. Wrath of... I don't even know how to say that last word, so I'm not going to. But it is going to be the Kidnap all on Imperious. Cho'Gall very, very deep here. Spooky Hand keeping him alive. Wraithwalk to get away on Leo. Is Frew going to be able to land a hook on that Cho'Gall there? Is actually aim for Hanzo there. Wasn't able to connect on that. Alright, objective is showing. It's going to be a Gorge on Cho'Gall. When I saw that go in, are they going to be able to kill it? Entomb is available. Entomb going out. Hanzo, Dragon Arrow hitting that ball. Teleport going out. It's going to potentially save Cho'Gall there. But the Spear going out only hits Hanzo though. Imperious kind of out of position, but Cho'Gall is falling. But so is Imperious using the Kidnap to keep himself alive. Can they confirm that kill on Cho'Gall? Imperious is going to go down. So is Cho'Gall. It's going to be a 1 for 2. Vala trying to chase him down. Hook going out, hitting that Hanzo. Hogger taking a bunch of damage. It's Vala. Vala is going to lose 1 stack here. and it looks like Hogger is going to get away. Brightwing might not, teleporting to a precarious location. Hook's going to be coming up on Stitches. I believe Brightwing might fall. Will Hook connect? It does hit that Hogger. Unstoppable not going to be enough. Not going to be able to spin away. That is going to essentially be a 1-for-4 trade in favor of the red team. All right, so red team is going to should have no problem at this point taking the objective. I mean, there is a possibility that Cho'Gall could come in, but they're going to be a little bit late to, I think, secure it easily. But they are going to potentially try it. They are only halfway on the protectors. Hogger is rezzing. Hook going out, barely missing. Cho'Gall pushing him away with that Twilight Hammer. All the ults are about to be available on the side of the blue team. Red team still waiting on Ancestral Healing. 10 seconds on Kidnap on Imperius. Leo getting that spooky hand on Cho'Gall. Red team is going to be securing this. It's going to be a Mortar Punisher pushing in. Oh, that fishing hook barely not hitting Lionheart there. All right, who's going to eat the stun? Whoever eats it is going to be Cho'Gall. He's going to potentially shove. Entomb going out, Spear going out, Teleport going. That does cancel the stasis. Ancestral going out, healing up that Imperius. Cho'Gall taking a bunch of damage here. Leo almost falling to the fort. All right, that fort is going to go down. Kriz is 66 stacks, not stacking super well. It is worth noting Hogger is stealing their camp, but Cho'Gall shooting himself out pretty far. You don't know why he didn't bait it behind the wall. Almost got punished for it. Gorge is up on Stitches. He might be looking for a cheeky kill if he can get one. Cheeky hook, but it does look like they're going to back up. I feel like this is a little bit risky by Cho'Gall. All right, red team is going to steal the enemy camp there. Kriz getting pressured a little bit, but is relatively safe at the moment. Hook going out, hitting Cho'Gall. It is going to be Gorge behind the wall. Kriz on an island, though, by himself. I believe will get away, but because Kriz was there, he might have let that Cho'Gall live. Oh, Kriz getting pressured here. Hogger doing a bunch of damage to him. There's two different team fights going on, trying to kill Cho'Gall, trying to kill Kriz. Hook goes out and misses. Oh, it was unfortunate. Vala was messing around over here and wasn't able to secure that kill on that Cho'Gall. All right. Oh, that's a Hanzo arrow going out on Leo. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Hanzo a little bit out of position. It does look like Brightwing might be in trouble, but did not opt to try to go for that spear. Yeah, that was a very good Gorge, just damage not there to follow it up properly. Frew is looking to back to get that mana. Vala is rotating bot lane to take that camp. I'm getting some bot lane pressure. The keep wall is essentially open, so that camp might get a little bit of value, causing them to have to respond. Hogger was about to sniff that out, but they didn't take it quick enough. Cho'Gall looking to rotate through here, see if they can get a pick. Just kind of looking for an opportunity. Gorge is up. They're about to run into each other. Does he Gorge him? Does he go for that hook? Barely misses it there. If he had more of an idea where the team was. Oh, Spooky Hand misses on Nor, or by Nor. We do have Kidnap as well. Red team posturing around here. They're going to potentially be looking for a hook here on that Cho'Gall. Spear going out is going to connect your hook going out. Is he going to opt for that Gorge? Teleport going on. Brightwing. Twisty Nether. Oh, that Brightwing is on an island though. Literally left out there in the cold. Cho'Gall taking a bunch of damage here. Brightwing and Cho'Gall both going down. Wasn't able to follow it up. Cho'Gall putting themselves a little bit out of position there. Brightwing trying to come in for the save and got punished for it. Red team is going to be taking this camp here. They're looking to. They're hungry. They're looking to even this series up 1-1. Manticore is online for Vala. More percent damage by that Rhaegar. It is not going to get easier for Cho'Gall here. Should make dinner. I'm having bratwurst for dinner. Oh, Hogger taking some damage here. Shockwave trying to keep himself alive. Should be able to spin here. Actually might not. Does he? Stitches land the hook. Does not have Gorge. Oh, is Lionheart going to go down here? Oh. Hanzo dodged by not dodging. Starchild taking a bunch of damage here. Took a couple of fort shots before going down. Doesn't fall though. Kriz is which is not uncommon stage for him. Dodge by not dodging exactly. Cho'Gall going in. Arrow going out. Furious taking a bunch of damage here. Cho'Gall getting gorged. I don't think he really needs to worry. Gonna block. Like I said, it just wasn't enough follow-up. Imperius was already too low from that engage to really follow up on it properly. Leo is looking to take that objective, already at 24 skeletal defenders. It is going to be an Arcane Punisher. Alright, blue team is looking to push in here. Gorge is not available right now. Red team looking to make it happen, and Tube goes out and misses. Unstoppable going out on that Stitches. Teleport going out on Hanzo, or on Hogger is going to keep him alive. Kidnap on that Cho'Gall is half health there. Hanzo is going to go down. Leo trying to keep himself alive with his spooky hand. Is Cho'Gall going to fall? Leo Wraith walking in is opting to slow Brightwing and that Hogger. Stitch is going to have a hook. Objective is going to go over to the side of the red team again. Alright.
Red team has summoned an arcane.
So if I'm the red team here, I'm looking for this keep. You got Hanzo dead for about 15 seconds, at least looking at the keep wall. The way the game's been going, the way you are able to threaten with that hook, with that spear, with the kidnap, with the gorge, I feel like you have everything going in your favor right now. They're not even attempting to bait it. They're not even attempting to bait it. Oh, the dodge on the shove, but spear gonna go out and hit Cho'Gall. The stasis gonna hit, and Tube going out. Does Brightwing opt to try to teleport in, knowing that she's probably gonna go down? Not a lot of damage going out. The spell shield on the Cho'Gall. Teleport gonna go out, saving him. Brightwing definitely held it there, dropping that spell shield to keep Cho'Gall alive, followed by the teleport after she could do it safely. Oh, but the hook going in, hitting TomTom. Another gorge on Cho'Gall goes in. Shockwave going out, trying to keep him alive. Blue team is getting low though. Hanzo is going to go down. Brightwing's potentially going to go down too. Twisting Nether, trying to just do whatever they can to pressure. Oh, the wall barely preventing the hook. Hanzo's the only casualty here. Honestly, best case scenario, if they get those kills, if they kill Hogger, if they kill Cho'Gall, they win the game there. Very, very nice job by the side of VorOUT. Alright, Cho'Gall looking to be aggressive here. It's just so hard for Cho'Gall to be aggressive. There's so much counterplay. There's no gorge available right now. Stitch is taking a bunch of damage. 35 anti-heal. Ancestral going out. Spear going out. Double Ancestral. Molt block already going out on Cho'Gall. I mean, does Brightwing try to teleport? Isn't able to. Cho'Gall is going to go down. Brightwing can't even teleport in because she goes down too. Are they looking to end the game here? Can red team close this out? Kriz is opting to clear a minion wave instead of ending the game.
Blue team's core is under
Alright, they should potentially be able to end this out here. Hook going out, hitting that Hanzo, followed up by the spear. Hanzo is going to go down, followed by Hogger spinning through. This looks like it's going to be game number 2, going over to the side of VorOUT, going over to the red team, evening this series up 1-1. GG, well played. Man, what a series. 1-5 game. Oh man. What a game. What a game. Like I said, Cho'Gall. Alright, so make sure we put predictions out. Congratulations to the VorOUT for winning game number 2. Alright. Man. What a series. What a series. And like I said in draft, like I said during the game, the Cho'Gall pit got heavily countered by all the percent damage. We had Manticore at 16, we had Puppy Bite percent damage at 16 on Rhaegar. the Imperious level 1. They were just ready. They were ready for the Cho'Gall counter. All right, where we're going for game number 3. It is currently 1-1. Alright, it looks like Dice Frew is opting for first pick, which means map pick is going to go over to the side of VorOUT. See where we're going for game number 3. I do welcome all of you guys to the stream. We are doing a best of 5 series amongst my members of my community. Alright, it looks like for game number 3, we are going to Cursed Hollow. Cursed Hollow for game number 3. We are currently 1-1. This next one will pull somebody ahead. She means predictions, IQable. Oh yeah, Spooky Hand present image on Leo as well. Alright, well they're setting up the lobby here. Once I get into the lobby, I am going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll get this show on the road. Oh, apparently I am... Sorry, I didn't realize I just joined their group like I was going to play. I didn't realize the lobby hadn't started yet. I'm good at this. Alright, get ourselves in here, and I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. Cursed Hollow. Game number 3. We're going to Cursed Hollow. Gingerzilla, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate that. Like always, often to ban out that Abathur, taking that away from Nor. Another great map for Abathur as it is, so definitely makes sense. For a split second, I saw Starchild's name, and I'm like, oh man, he sniped my game. Alright, so we'll see what the red team decides that they want to ban out here. Samuro again. Removing that from, I believe they said Sven. Currently 1-1. Opting to ban out the Vikings as well. Just trying to eliminate a bunch of cheese. Getting Vala away from Chris. They like one game, that's it.
Finally.
Vorin first picking Alarak there. They don't want it to get banned out in the third ban phase, so they're going to pick Alarak very, very early. Oh, but Chris on Medivh. Probably next to Vala, Medivh is probably his second favorite character. Blue Papa Lurker, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate that. Alright, so they're going to be looking for that Kidnap Medivh combo. Very OG strategy. Hogger being picked up by TomTom again.
Down.
Yeah, kidnap combo. Alright, Brightwing being picked up as well. Just, you know, Voss seems to be almost a Brightwing one trick. Probably doesn't get it a whole lot if she plays in Storm League. And Dahaka being banned out, though they already have a solo laner, so it's a little bit interesting. Unless they're expecting the triple frontline, that you would ban out Dahaka when they already have Hogger. And we'll see what the red team wants to finish it up with. Alright, Cat, no, this is not what we're doing. Alright, Malfurion, interesting. I guess they're just banning out things that pair with Stitches. There's a lot of things. I personally love Anduin with Stitches more than Malf. You get that pull with the Gorge, you get that root off the hook. It works just as well as Malfurion, if not better. Alright, looks like they're going to be picking up Sonya for their solo laner. And Tyrande is the Healer Star Child. Very well-known Tyrande player. Pairs very well with Stitches. They're all in on the Stitches train, you can see. Now they just got some form of damage to blow it up. Because Medivh alone isn't going to be enough. So they need something they can use to blow up their hook targets. And Brightwing's job will be to defend them, protect them from getting blown up. With probably Spell Shield, obviously. And let's see what they rounded out with here. Garrosh, Lionheart back on Garrosh, Sylvanas with Sven. KT or Ming, exactly. I would assume Li Ming. I believe that's what Ultralist played earlier in the series. But that would be double mage, which isn't the greatest in the Brightwing. So opting to go to Hanzo.
With honor, redemption.
I am casting. Casting this best of 5 series between Dice, Frew, and VorOUT. What game am I casting? Heroes of the Storm. Alright, this is going to be game number 3. One of these teams is going to pull ahead. Dice, Frew versus VorOUT. VorOUT looking to execute the old tried and true Stitches kidnap combo with Medivh, with Gorge, see if they can execute some targets. Obviously, Vorn is on her Alarak, and Garrosh was picked up by Lionheart as well, who's a very well-known Garrosh. This is going to be game number 3. Cursed Hollow is going to be Diced, Frew, Vorn playing that Alarak, Sven playing Sylvanas, TomTom playing that Hogger, Lionheart playing that Garrosh, and Brightwing being played by Voss. And on the side of VorOUT, you're going to have Nor on on Sonya, Ultralist playing that Hanzo, Starchild on Tyrande, Chris playing that Medivh, and Frew again on that Stitches. Team VorOUT.
Well,
alright, so Chris is going to be looking to stack his level 1 Master's Touch, or his baseline Master's Touch. Owl goes out, doesn't hit anybody. Oh no, it did actually hit Brightwing. That's a GG in Storm League. Alright, so Chris is going to be looking to get some early stacks, but has to be careful with that Garrosh. Doesn't want to get thrown away from his portal. Owl going out, giving him a little kiss. Hook hitting Garrosh, not really the target you want to hit. Vorn going out for the combo. Garrosh looking to get that Groundbreaker, trying to get an early throw on somebody. Spray's going out. Hook hitting that Garrosh again, but does not want to get thrown. I mean, I guess hooking Garrosh is relatively safe when you have a Medivh to protect you if you get thrown, so it could be useful. But Sylvanas is already top lane. Hogger and Sonya opting to go bot lane for the early skirmishing. And then we got 3. So Hanzo is looking to take this camp a little bit early. Generally, you do want to save this for the objective. They might opt to just hold it and not cap it yet, but it is a little bit on the risky side. Maybe they're going to try to get some early push pressure with such an early camp. We'll have to see where they go with it. Now they're opting to cap it super early. And Chris just lurking around while they take their knights. It looks like team's going to be doing this. Just opted to take all the camps, send them in, try to get some early value. Obviously the owl is going to scout out the knights being taken, but not much they can do about it. Chris just soaking up the XP mid lane. While Stitches and Brightwing, an odd pairing top lane, contesting each other. Garrosh is looking to get a little bit of siege value with Sylvanas, and Chris obviously looking to get that value. He's going to protect, he's going to shoot himself through the portal. It's going to be fine. Hanzo almost going down, getting hit with the silence there. But Sylvanas disabling these structures, getting that front fort wall down, doing a bunch of damage. Teleport going out on Sylvanas. Garrosh is going to be looking for a throw. Medivh's going to be looking to protect whoever gets thrown. Silence goes out. Tyrande getting thrown there, but does have Medivh to protect them. Medivh is going to be the very crucial anti-Garrosh tactic here. And Vorn is getting some really good silences. Alright, so first objective, red team does have slightly advantage on, location. Garrosh is going to be able to stop him, Groundbreaker going out. Stitch is very deep, is going to get thrown. I believe he tried to get him over the wall there, wasn't quite able to do it. So Garrosh taking a bunch of damage. He is going to have armor keeping him alive. Brightwing coming out with that teleport. Hogger taking a bunch of damage here. Sonya missing the silence on the Sonya spin. That would have killed her. She teleports out. They're going to tap. They're going to teleport back in. They're going to try to kill Garrosh. The portal to the well, but Stitches is going to go down. Are they going to be able to get a counter kill in time? Vorn getting a pull on there, but no silence to follow it up. Ultralisk doing a bunch of damage, trying to kill Hogger. Protect going out, saving him. Garrosh and Sylvanas are really low. They're going to be able to protect it. Stitches resting in 3 seconds. Do they opt to give the objective? I don't believe they need to. Protect. Teleport going out, giving Garrosh a little bit of help. Medivh is potentially going to look to defend here and try to interrupt the stall. I believe they didn't even interrupt it. Starchild goes in there very aggressively into a Garrosh. Could have got thrown away from that portal. A little bit risky. And meanwhile, the whole time Medivh is just stacking his level 1. Stitches tries to go hook, gets interrupted midway through. Alright, just a bit skirmishing going on. Lane pressure seems to be building mid lane for the red team as well. See if that comes into play in a little bit. Hook going out does miss. Medivh doing a very good job of scouting the arrow on Hanzo. Scouting silence going out, hitting Hanzo. He gets polymorph, but doesn't have much follow-up behind that. Friendly throw. Brightwing does not have mana. Stitches is able to portal over the wall. The throw over, but like I said, the Medivh, such a good counter to Garrosh. Stitches, Groundbreaker going out. Just Sonya angry as best she can. Teleport going out. Brightwing did back for mana here. Throw going out. Is Sonya going to get protected? Spinning for her life. They do get the tribute. Sonya barely lives there. They weren't able to execute it. The protect coming out on the Medivh again, keeping him alive. Very well done by the side of VorOUT. Stitches, or Hogger just trying to clear here. Sonya doesn't have a whole lot of health. I mean, hopefully, I doubt she dies. She might have to tap first. Looks like Sonya is going to opt to go in for that tap. Would have been unfortunate to go in to spin and immediately dive the mini wave. That's what would happen to me. Alright, it looks like Sylvanas is opting to disable top lane. Trying to get some structures. Stitches taking a bit of damage here. Trying to defend it the best he can. But he is just a lowly Stitches. Medivh coming up to help. Should be able to get some stacks. 22 stacks on that Master's Touch. Does need a backup. Stitches taking a throw here. But Medivh can come through here. Is he going to go down? Oh, he barely gets out. Pulling Starchild to safety. 24 stacks. Medivh opting to back. Getting closer and closer. Level 10 is online. They are a full level ahead. It is going to be Mind Control on Sylvanas, Deadly Charge on Alarak, Blink Heal on Brightwing. Sonya potentially taking some damage here. Doesn't have a way to get out. Is going to go down right before that tribute spawns as well. It is going to be Taunt on Garrosh and Hortipult on that Hogger. Level 10 is online about halfway to being online by the red team. They're going to opt, you know, rightfully so, just giving that one. Stitch is trying to not die here, but unfortunately I believe he is potentially going to go down. Mind Control going out. Throw is still available as well. Stitches is going to be going down. Obviously no Medivh close enough to protect him there. Unfortunately, they're going to likely use that to take the top fort. Not much they're going to be able to do to defend this. That top fort is going to go down, most likely. Ultralisk doing what he can with Explosive Arrow at level 4. Trying to clear out that minion wave. Very nice job. That might have saved the fort. Explosive Arrow, but is going to eat a silence here. Is going to potentially get thrown, but Medivh eats the throw. Polybomb coming out to keep him alive. Oh, Mind Control hitting that Medivh. Oh, very, very nice job. They put everything they could into Medivh, but in turn, Garrosh is going to go down. Honestly, that turned when that Hanzo cleared that minion wave out. They were not able to take the fort. They were out of position. The red team hit level 10 and engaged immediately and was able to take a favorable team fight. Medivh almost going down there, was able to get thrown away from the portal. Dragon Arrow going out and saving him. Very well done by the side of VorOUT. Alright, so this should be a free tribute for the red team. The blue team's not in a position with everyone resing to be able to contest it. So most likely it is just given. Hogger sitting there, no Gorge up right now. Hook isn't even going to connect. Sylvanas is looking to push top lane though with that giant camp. Is she going to be able to get it? I don't think that they get there in time to stop it. I believe that top lane is going to go down even before the giants get there. I'm pretty sure that fort goes down. But we'll see what the blue team chooses to do next. That top fort is in fact going to go down.
Gather tribute or face my curse.
Alright, looks like the third tribute, or fourth tribute of the game, Hook going out does miss, is going to be on the side of the red team. It is curse point for the red team. Blue team opting to take the boss hill here. Will red team sniff it out? It does not look like they're even in position to do anything about it if they see it. The blue team does have level 13, but red team is in a much better position for the tribute. The second they see this boss getting taken, they know they have free reign on the curse. Red team is going to pick up the curse here. Is that boss worth it? The boss will likely take down bot fort, but will red team be able to get value from this curse? They have to get value from the curse. Otherwise, they're going to fall further and further behind and have a wasted curse. They have to do something here. They're about to be level 13. Boss is pushing in. Do they ignore the boss? Look for a fight. Let the other lanes push in. That might be their best option. It looks like that's the option they're going to go for. They do have all their ults, but they're looking to back up here. I feel like they're going to waste their curse. They're in a very tough spot. They do not have level 13. They have a boss pushing against their keep. They do have the curse, but what can they do with it? They're opting to just clear up that boss at this point in time. That's about all they can do. They got about 30 seconds left on that curse. They might go to their boss. They might try to take their boss, but it looks like blue team's sniffing it out. If they go for the boss, it is going to be risky. Medivh is potentially scouting. I assume he did see them. Maybe not, though. Maybe he just clipped it and didn't see him. Hanzo very out of position right now. Potentially going to get punished for it. They're sitting in a bush, but they did get scouted. Hook going out. Gorge hitting that hitting that Garrosh. Kidnap over the wall. Is Garrosh going to be able to get out? Teleport going on Brightwing. The Polybomb does actually still... I thought the Polybomb interrupted the teleport, but it did not. And that actually might have saved the Garrosh there. I'm pretty sure he would have been fine. They didn't have proper follow-up nearby to follow up a Gorge with the Kidnap. And Garrosh wasn't really the best target. Not the easiest target to kill from that position. Red team does need to do something before level 16, and they're going to have to wait until level 16. Medivh's sniffing it out, keeping an eye on them, knowing where the enemy team is. And it looks like Stitch is taking some damage here. Leaf going out on that Sonya, going through the wall there. Oh, the arrow misses. Unstoppable on Garrosh. Oh, the three-man silence. Medivh gets his stacks reset there. That wailing arrow on Sylvanas. Throw going out, hitting Nor. Sonya trying to keep herself alive, but is going to get silenced by Alarak. Lionheart almost going down, though. very well played by the side of Dice Frew. Level 16 is online for the blue team. They're opting to try to take that forward, but I think they might go for the boss instead. Maybe looking to push top keep. With level 16, the keep might be the play. Oh, they want to scout it. They want to see if they can get a pick. Or maybe they're not comfortable enough. They're afraid of throwing on boss. They do have level 16. They do have level 16. Looks like it seems a little bit of indecision by the blue team. They didn't know what they wanted to do. They didn't know if they wanted to take the fort. They didn't know if they wanted to take the boss. They're kind of just letting red team get closer and closer to 16. I would have liked to see them commit one way or the other. Commit to taking the fort, commit to taking the boss. They did nothing with those kills. They did nothing with their level 16. I mean, they still don't have, red team doesn't have 16 yet, but at this rate, they're going to get it. It looks like Ultralisk looking to start the boss here. Are they going to be able to scout it out? Blue team not sniffing it out yet. Hogger is bot lane, which they probably scouted. So it's going to be a free boss by the red team. Blue team's indecision might have cost them. Are they going to secure this fort? It looks like they will, in fact, be able to secure the fort, but at the cost of the boss here.
Destroy the fort.
Oh, the throw by Garrosh, preventing that hook from landing. Frew could potentially go through the portal, try to gorge someone, come back. Would be a little bit on the risky side since you likely didn't have vision on everybody. Boss is getting a little bit of value. I don't know if that boss might take the fort. It looks like it's going to be a free tribute for the blue team. Will this boss actually take down the fort? I think it actually will if it doesn't get defended. Yeah, this fort is going to go down if they don't defend it. Right, red team looking to make a play here. They did just get level 16.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Again, blue team's indecision potentially cost them.
Shall we
There,
see who
cost
gathers
them
in
that boss,
tribute
cost
this
them that top fort. They did get a fort mid, but when you're playing from that far ahead, you really don't want to be giving things for free. Alright, so this tribute is going to be spawning in the neutral location. Neutral-ish location. I think it's considered neutral. This fight's the game. I don't know if I would say that yet, but I could see that. I think if blue team wins this fight, they get level 20, and red team has a tremendous uphill climb. If red team can somehow win this, they're going to be in a decent spot. Sony going out leap. A little bit of anti-synergy there. The Gorge going out on Sylvan and Devon is deadly charge. Mind control hitting that Stitches. Polybomb going out is going to poly the Garrosh, but he's going to keep himself alive. Taunt going out, hitting Sylvanas, or hitting Sonya with the protect, but Sonya is going to go down, as well as Tyrande. Hogger's going to fall though. Blue team is a little bit on the low side. Are they going to be able to do anything with it? Oh, the Brightwing a little bit out of position there with no help. Vorin looking for that pull, is going to silence Frew. Protect going out on that Medivh. Is he going to be able to make it through the portal? Is going to barely make it through. Polybomb to try to keep him alive, but unfortunately Chris is getting thrown. Master's Touch is going to be reset again. Mind Control is going to miss. Red team this is looking like the blue team are about to get themselves level 20. They're most likely going to rotate and take their boss again. Boss is up in a little over 2 minutes for the blue team, or for the red team. And it is cursed point for the blue team. They're looking to take a keep here. They're looking to end this game. They need to get level 20, which is going to come online very, very soon. Yeah, they put a lot of damage into Garrosh and weren't able to secure the kill. Garrosh's armor, even through the polybomb, kept him alive. Vorin scouting out over here. Ultralisk is like 35% health. Very risky. If Vorin scouts that out and decides to engage there. Very risky play. I mean, red team has to do something. They have to hope. I mean, that might have been the pick if Vorin comes in there alone. So it is interesting to note that blue team is opting to take the boss instead of pushing. They have level 20. They should be trying to get as much of an advantage as they can. I feel like you look at taking bot keep here. They're doing boss during curse. I mean, there is 10 seconds left on that curse, I guess. But at this point in time, I feel like you push. Usually want to be backing up with 20 seconds left when you're
And
already
so
on the building, not
curse
starting the boss
ends.
with that.
Perhaps
But
now
unfortunate, both
realize
teams
its value.
essentially wasted their curse. I mean, red team's or blue team's still very much ahead because of structures, but both curses essentially wasted. Oh, you know, this happens everywhere. Looks like Garrosh looking for a throw here. He's looking for that. Hanzo jumps over the well to safety. Boss coming in, potentially going to be taking this hook keep here. Stitch is missing with that hook. Lionheart posturing here. Brightwing teleporting on Garrosh. I don't know if that was necessary. That keep is going to go down with the Sylvanas disabling it. Mind control going out, hitting that Hanzo. Is there going to be a protect? No protect for Hanzo. But the gorge on Garrosh again. Is it going to matter? Stitches or Garrosh is not the best target here. Is going to go down there. Is this going to be game? Mind control going out, hitting that Sonya. She's spinning for her life. Is going to make it back to the core, but no control on that Hogger. Is going to take down Tyrande. Stitches is going to fall as well. Hogger's going to go down, but that is going to be game number 2. Going over to the side of Diced Frew. GG's, well played. No, this is a best of 5. The next game could be the last one. We'll see. So 12 kills to 4. Medivh was never able to finish his quest. Yeah, this is a best of 5 series. So this next game could very well be the last game of this series. Alright, so won by Diced Frew. All right. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We did 6 hours of Storm League. We ended 10-3, I believe. We climbed to Gold 4. And now we're casting this series. Best of 5 series. Frew and Vorin event, I called it. Team Frew versus Team Vorin. Team Vorin is up 2-1 right now. This next could be the last game of the day. Alright, so it looks like Frew is opting for first pick, and Vorin decided that we are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. So, map pick is on the side of Diced Frew. They have chosen to take us to Tomb of the Spider Queen. We're going to Tomb for what could be the last game of the day here. Can VorOUT somehow pull it out? They were able to get a victory in the second game with Cho'Gall and Infernal Shrines. Can they pick up another one? Can they get a win, or are they going home? Oh, really? I didn't know they had a bet going on. All right, getting right into it. Getting right into it. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Potentially what is our last game of the day. Diced Frew versus VorOUT. Diced Frew up 2-1 right now. Are they opting to ban out Abathur again? Is this Tomb not really a good map for Abathur? So we'll see if they opt to ban it again. Banning out the Maiev. Oh, they're taking Brightwing away from Voss. See what she flexes into next. Do they get rid of that Alarak? Or do they try to take it themselves? Getting Vala away from Chris. Did they put him on Medivh again, or does he go for the Cassia?
The crusade calls.
Alright, looks like they're going to be first picking Johanna here. Tyrande. Tyrande and Varian. Looking for that taunt stun combo, looks like. Killed Lion, so you got a moral victory. Alright, Anduin being picked up by Starchild. Leo being picked up by Nor. Alright, what do they opt to ban out? What do they need? They need their damage. Banning Genji. Taking Genji away from Ultralisk, it sounds like. I don't know about that. Alright, are we looking at the potential last game of this series? Banning Alarak, taking it away from Vorin, probably a very good idea. Do we get the Zagar, or does she send the Mephisto? They could still go Chromie if we do get an early Mephisto. We'll see what Kriz opts to take. Tom Nova. Looks like we're going into hunger. Ooh, Asmo being picked up here. Interesting. You don't see a lot of Asmos. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Sven on Asmo, yeah. Unless it's a swap. Alright, we're looking to pick up the KT here for the wave clear on 2. Let's see what Kriz decides he wants to take. Zul'jin. Oh, Zul'jin's a little bit of a risky pick. You know, knowing how Zul'jin's kit works, he has to take a bunch of damage to really get those stacks. That's Mephisto. I thought I heard Butcher for a second. I was like, whoa. Alright. Is Red Team going home? We're about to find out. Alright. We are on potentially game number, or the last game of the series. We're on game number 4. You're going home. Let's see if VorOUT can somehow pull it together, can somehow pull out a victory, keep themselves in this series, potentially, maybe even pull out a victory at the end. Alright, this is game number 4 of this series. We got Sven on that Asmo, Lionheart on Varian, Tom playing that Hogger, Vorin on Mephisto, and Voss on that Tyrande. And on the side of VorOUT, we do have Starchild on Anduin, Frew on that Johanna, Ultralisk playing that KT, Leo being played by Nor, and Kriz on Zul'jin.
5, 4.
We ended 10-3 today, Cocktail. Gold 4. Alright. Can they bring it at home? Can they keep their dream alive? Owl going out, hitting Starchild. And got some early Asmo stacks. He did opt to go greed. Looking like it'll be that potential split push Asmo. Zul'jin is going to be looking to try to stack as well as he can. Vorin obviously doing some damage on Mephisto there. Just a bunch of a skirmish, but the red team getting aggressive there. Hogger taking a bunch of damage, getting stunned. Kriz gets pulled by Anduin. Kind of walks back in. Trying to get those stacks. Alright, so red team is going to be looking to double soak mid and top, it looks like. Very standard on here. It is worth noting that blue team did go double mage. Also, I just remembered TomTom said he was only going to play Ravenar heroes. I don't play Hogger. Alright. It looks like everyone might be rotating bot lane. Future Ravenar hero. Alright, looks like they're opting to be real aggressive and take this bot camp. Alright, Zul'jin's just looking to stack here, almost taking a tower shot. Looks like they're rotating back up. 27 gems. They do have about a 10 gem lead, which is interesting. Blue team not doing as good of a job of picking up gems, nor knows the power of the micro turn-in. Zul'jin taking a bunch of damage, obviously, to auto attack faster, but there's no threat to him right now. Hog in your pants. Alright, looks like blue team has 4 top lane. They're opted to try to turn in. Level 4 is online for Varian, picking up that taunt. See if he opts to jump on that Zul'jin there. Pull is potentially available for Anduin. Leo looking to potentially flank here, but I don't really think there's much happening from there. Does he rip taunt on anybody? He does not. Top lane is pushing a little bit. Is opted to be cleared by that Asmo there. KT is on the camp. Frew trying to get those 13 gems in, is barely able to get interrupted. Oh, trying to get 17 in there. Does Johanna interrupt it? Didn't even have to fire an ability. Stopped in his zone because he got it. Alright, so there are going to be knights pushing mid lane. Red team is probably going to be looking to push with them, try to get a little bit of siege value with them. Got 17 gems turned in on the side of the blue team. Pull going out by Star. Don't know if that was necessary. Red team does have, both teams have full turn in. See if they can get them in. Frew going out, hitting that Varian. It looks like Frew might get his gems turned in, so yeah, they only need 14 more. Side of the red team. Taunt going out, hitting Zul'jin there. Follow up by the arrow on Tyrande, but isn't going to be enough. They do not have enough damage to kill him. Zul'jin just chunking that Varian right now. Varian is going to go down. Are they going to lose these gems? Can they come out and get him? Vorin is taking a bunch of damage. 12 more gems going down. Zul'jin just shredding Asmo, who's going to go down. Zul'jin does fall, but honestly, it is worth it. They got a 3-for-1 there. Very, very well played by the red team. All right, red team is going to get the first turn-in of the game. What value can they get? Can they open up these walls? They are pulling ahead slightly. All right, they're looking to siege top. Varian is rotating through mid lane. Going to be opting to try to get a taunt going out on that KT. Lunar Flare is going to be a follow-up, but again, they don't have the damage to follow up. The Mephisto damage is really slow. I feel like Asmo Mephisto double mage isn't really going to be the best follow-up to the taunt. No taunt available. It is available now, though. It just, they get the taunt, they get the Lunar Flare, but they don't have the damage ready to follow it up. Mid lane's potentially going to fall. Level 10 is on the horizon for the red team. Frew taking a Lunar Flare. Alright, Chris is about halfway stacked, so he's doing pretty well. Alright, so blue team did not lose any structures.
It is over for now.
Alright, a bit of a lull right now while red team does achieve level 10. Let's see what we get for ults here. It's going to be Light Bomb on Anduin. Oh, it's going to be Guillotine on Zul'jin. Phoenix on KT, Shield on... Oh, Chris very, very deep right now on an island by himself. Does have Anduin to pull him to keep him alive. Anduin, the Chris savior this game. Light Bomb going out on that Varian. Lunar Flare keeping him alive. Oh, the Durance though. Mephisto doing a bunch of damage here. Star needs to try to keep himself alive. Taunt going out on Anduin. The laser's gonna secure the kill here, but the counter damage though. Lauren trying to keep herself alive, but is gonna go down as well as Zul'jin. Nor popping off, but is potentially gonna fall. Is gonna fall as well. They honestly lost a lot of gems there. Almost their entire slew of gems. It is gonna be Guillotine on Zul'jin. No testing of. Blue team is going to get that turn in. They turn that game right on its head. Alright, can blue team open up this map? Looks like they're opting to clear top lane first. So we'll see where blue team decides to go. Demonic Invasion not online yet. Johanna trying to do some damage out of here. Entomb going out on that Asmo. He's going to be their target. So Tyrande trying to keep the Asmo alive is barely going to do it. Not enough damage to take him down. Varian's taking some damage though. Are they going to be able to secure a kill here? Varian is going to fall. Can they protect the gems? Vorin can't really go in there safely and get him. And they are going to lose about 20 gems there, but bot lane is going to fall. Is it worth it? I mean, they gave 20 gems. They gave a kill. Very back and forth game right now. Chris is a little bit over halfway stacked right now. Oh, Anduin very, very deep trying to hit that root. Right. So red team does have a turn in while blue team does not. Hugger's opting to take this camp, and the red team is taking the knights. Now we'll have to see where they decide they want to go next. Sven trying to turn in his gems. Taunt going out, missing on Anduin. Mephisto, oh, Blessed Shield going out. Doesn't do a whole lot though. Varian taking some damage. Starfall trying to do something here with it. Not a whole lot going on. A bunch of ults going out on both teams. Nothing really happening from it though. I feel like they keep targeting Varian. They're targeting the tank. That might not be the right choice. Alright, Leo keeping himself alive with his spooky hand, but is going to get taunted. Red team flanking around from behind. Are they going to be able to turn it here? Chris stacking out of his mind here. Meanwhile, Asmo top lane pops his ult, is looking to take down this fort. It looks like Nora is turning in its 15. That's going to give them a turn in. They have to make something happen. This is pretty much all their gems, I think. Yeah, this is basically all their gems. They need to make something happen here. Unfortunately, KT is going to go down. Guillotine going out doesn't really do anything. Unfortunate time to lose somebody. Entomb going out on that Varian isn't really going to matter. Red team, looks like blue team's going to counter engage on Leo. Laser on that Leo. Oh, Zul'jin getting pressured by Varian here is potentially going to go down. He's trying to keep himself alive, but 2 kills on the side of the blue team. 3 kills. Almost a 5-man team wipe. You killed 4 of them there. Alright, so it is worth noting mid fort did fall. Top lane is taking some damage. They are getting these kills, they are securing these kills, but they are losing structures in the process. Are they going to be able to save bot? Probably. Oh, Varian a little bit out of position. They do have Entomb, but not. They didn't want to rip it when they didn't have the damage follow-up. Alright, so blue team does have a turn in now, which is what they're going to be looking to do. Oh, they're looking for an evade. Starchild coming in by himself, gets taunted, is by himself, walks in there, face checks that. Guillotine going out, doing a bunch of damage here, but Frew's going to go down. Oh, that face check by Anduin getting a little bit too advantageous there. It's going to cost them. They're going to get a turn in here. They're going to get a team wipe. They're going to potentially go for the boss. KT taking a bunch of damage here. That Anduin play might have cost them the game there. 5-man team wipe. Alright, what does blue team do here? They have turn-in. They have access to the boss. Do they try to do both? Alright, Anduin is alive. Level 16 is gonna be online soon for the red team. Cinedot, thank you very much for that follow and for the prime as well. Welcome to the pizza party. I appreciate that. Alright, what are we looking at here? Blue team is going to be picking up the objective. Make it a best of 7. Oh no, they decided on a best of 5. Alright, so it is going to be turn in plus boss. Yeah, the hero the city needs. Alright, can they take a keep down here? Can they end the game? Can Voron crush Frew's dreams of winning this series? Top lane is going to be where all the action is. Asmo is mid lane though. It is worth noting Asmo is opting to go mid lane. Thank you very much for that follow. That was very delayed. Alright, they're opting to take this keep down. It should go down. Lunar Flare going out, unstoppable to prevent it on Leo. Taunt killing that Leo. Oh, that's going to be Zul'jin and Johanna going down. This is going to be it. This is going to be game number 4. Going over to the side of Dice Frew. Voron taking the series 3-1. Congratulations to Dice Frew winning this event, winning this best of 5. GG, well played. Yeah, no Taz Dingo is a bit rough. Yeah, hey, I haven't casted in a while and I love it. Getting a little bit tired, but you know, I have been streaming for 8 hours. All right. But hey, I had a blast. I had a blast. All right, let's put out predictions. Hey, GG's to you guys. Thank you guys all very much for doing this. Oh, wait, no one put out predictions. Never mind. Your match tomorrow? All right, there were no predictions out for that one, so I got nothing to put. All right. But hey, that is going to be me for today. Thank you guys all very much. Congratulations to the... congratulations to Dice Frew for winning this best of 5, going up 3-1. Hey, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun casting it. Thank you guys very much for allowing me the opportunity to cast it. We are awesome. You guys are incredible. All right, I think I have to go feed our pets because they are being crazy as they do. All right. Well, hey, thank you guys very much for joining me today. I do want to encourage you guys, hit that follow button if you are new here. Make sure you guys do subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Let's figure out someone to raid you guys out to. Let's see who is currently streaming some HOTS and who we want to raid you guys out to. All right. Let's see if there's anybody streaming Storm League on the winning team right now. Alright, I want to send you over to somebody on the winning team if I can. Let's see. Well, I guess I have to make sure that they're still going. Alright, let's figure it out. Who is playing some Storm League? We throw it over to Lionheart. Oh, he's already in some Storm League. Alright, we're going to throw it over to Lionheart today. Again, I do appreciate all of you guys joining me today. Congratulations to the side of Dice Frew on winning this series. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys very much for playing. Thank you guys all very much for everything you guys do for me. As always, we had an amazing stream. We went 10-3 today. Climbed ourselves to Gold 4. We casted 4 games. I will be uploading this to YouTube as well. So I do appreciate all of you guys for joining me today. As always, I do want to encourage you guys to hit that follow button if you are new here, but also encourage you guys to follow my Twitter. Always tweet out when I go live, as well as various HOTS or esports related information. Make sure you guys do join my Discord as well. I have a really awesome community, as you guys can see. You should join and be part of it. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like I said, we will be uploading this series, and we will be uploading more videos as well. And, you know, we're pushing for that YouTube monetization. So let's go ahead and start a raid over to Lionheart, Lion Lad TV. Get you guys out of here. But as always, thank you guys.